Yo, what up, Street Gods? Eric Kim, or the thought. Just share your own personal truth with others. So, I don't think there's such thing as ultimate truth. And my truth is going to be different than your truth and so forth. However, I still do think it's important and useful to share your personal truths with others. Why is that? Because the more you share your personal truth with others, the more it becomes like a domino effect, right? Then the more people are going to be motivated, incentivized to share their own truth. And how does society, humans, individuals, the planet advance? Through more individuals and free thinkers sharing their opinion, thoughts, and their own take on things. So in terms of you think about your own hot takes, just share your own take. And a lot of people tend to say, oh, but there's so many opinions out there, what does my opinion matter? That's kind of a bad excuse because, like, dude, a lot of people do yoga. Is that gonna stop you from doing yoga? A lot of people eat meat. Is that gonna prevent you from eating meat? A lot of people eat kale and quinoa. Is that gonna prevent you from eating kale and quinoa? So as a sense, it don't matter, right? Like, it's, for example, like, imagine if, would-be parents would be like, oh, all the geniuses and all the Albert Einsteins have already been born. What's the point of having a kid? And therefore, the human race is going to go extinct because no one's having kids? That's a bad idea, right? Or even imagine if, like, Kanye West was like, oh, there's already been so much great music made before, what's the point of me making it? So regardless of whatever you do, you're always going to give your own take, your own spin on things, and your own opinion is valuable. And I really am for the individual. I'm all for individuality. I'm all for everyone sharing their own takes, because the more you can share your own takes, the more that everyone is inspired to share their own takes and stuff like that. And what is the way to judge whether your idea is good or not? I think that's even the wrong question. I think all ideas are good ideas, and there's no wrong ideas. For me, there's just genuine ideas and disingenuous ideas. A genuine idea is an idea you genuinely care for by yourself independently. A disingenuous idea is you just kind of jumping on a bandwagon for the sake of, getting external affirmation from others. So obviously, at the end of the day, being able to pursue ideas which bring you personal joy is probably a good strategy. I'd be very skeptical about, people in the world who try to discourage you from sharing your own positions for your own opinions. It's a brave new world out there, and then the good news is, people are consuming more digital media than ever. People are consuming more podcasts, videos, blog posts, news sources, whatever. And so, consider the world as a bunch of water, a bunch of streams. The more water you share and the more you can flow and stream, the better.